All right, Warren and I are heading to his school. Right, Warren? You're going to get to eat some breakfast with Daddy. And what are you wearing today?
My pajamas.
Your what?
Pajamas!
Why are you wearing your pajamas today? It's a Dr. Seuss day? And that's pajamas with a capital B. So, yeah, we're heading into school. It's 7:16. We're doing a little breakfast at the school with Warren's class today. And then we are slam busy all day.
Yes!
Thanks for watching. Warren and I had a great time at breakfast. I think we're doing Friday. We're going to be going back for Marilyn's class. But the first job is this one here. And I met Suni and Cole at this job. And actually, I don't think it was their first one, but I could be wrong. Like I said, we had 10 jobs scheduled for today, and then 2 more called in, and somehow or another Angela decided, look at that safe. You know, people in the South, a lot of them have a huge safe. So we're doing carpet, and then we're doing this Travertine shower, which unfortunately I didn't get any good video because I was too busy doing some repair. And that was the first part of this job for me, was I went upstairs and repaired 2 transitions that needed some stretching and reseaming while they vacuumed these 2 rooms. So that was the master bedroom. This is obviously a child's room. So they didn't want any of the furniture moved, so we're just going to be cleaning around all the furniture today. They'd put all the smaller items up on the bed. Pretty rough shape. It's a polyester carpet. They've lived in here for 5 years, never had it professionally cleaned. So we're doing this set of stairs as well. This gentleman used to be a firefighter, but now he actually works on the base, I believe is what he said. So you can see those wrinkles there, pretty significant in both the doorways. So there's this little hallway and then another pretty good wrinkle right there. So because of the logistic layout, and there's the Hulk, one of my son's favorites, but because of the layout, I figured it would be easiest to just cut the transition completely. And of course I moved that dresser out of the way. But once I cut the seam out and removed the tape, I was able to trim just a tiny bit of carpet on both sides, get a nice clean edge, and then use my knee kicker to stretch the carpet, get those wrinkles out, and leave a really, really good result. So this job came to with the tile in the grout, Travertine shower, which I think was only $95. Each one of these seams was $85, and the carpet cleaning was, I think, right around $280, $285, something like that. So I think all told, this job came up to be just over $500. So, and it actually only took us about an hour and a half because there was 3 of us on the job. So while I was doing this, like I said, Cole and Suni were downstairs. They ended up cleaning the entire shower before I got done and vacuuming everything and preconditioning everything. So like I said, that made for a really good time in finishing this job. And you can see these things, well, I guess you can't see quite yet, but these turned out really, really good. So basically I just cut the seam out, remove as much of the tape as possible without damaging the carpet. A lot of times what's the easiest way to do it is to take the seaming iron, which I used on both of these transitions, and warm up the glue or the adhesive on the tape that didn't come off, and then it obviously it just peels right back off very, very easily. And then I used the razor and the scissors to kind of trim the carpet up, use the knee kicker to kind of kick it into place and make sure it butts up really, really nice and even there. And then of course use the seam roller to pull the adhesive from the tape up into the primary backing, primary and secondary backing of the carpet as well. So again, pretty easy repair for these, but not something that I would feel comfortable having any of our technicians do. You can see I opened up the closet there to see if I was going to be able to get into that closet to stretch, but no, it was full of stuff. So I just kicked it over as best I could from without having to empty the closet out. And that worked out really well because there was a pretty good lump about 4 feet into the room on this one here. But there you can see me using the seaming iron to warm up that adhesive again on the back of that seaming tape there, and then it just pulls right off, as you can see, nice clean edge. And then I'm doing the same thing on the other side. So once I finished these repairs, I didn't stick around for the entire completion of the job. I did want to make sure that I shot some good video, but then I went and picked up a key from a property management company and went and did an estimate for them on the way to the next repair. It definitely would be huge benefit for our company if I was to take some time and train up Cole, Lyndon, and Thomas and Suni on the repairs that I do, because it seems like I do most of the repairs, and mostly it's my fault. I'm kind of a control freak, and I figure that nobody's going to do them quite as good as I can do them. But the truth is, if I take the time to train them up right and give them the opportunity to do some and learn as they do it, then they could easily become just as good as me or better than me in a very short period of time. So that's definitely something I need to do. So believe it or not, I got a phone call the other night from a gentleman named Peter Gregg. If you haven't heard of Peter Gregg, he hates to be called a celebrity or famous YouTuber, but he's a very, very popular YouTuber, almost 40,000 subscribers. Puts out some really, really amazing content. He's actually got 3 different channels. One of them he sings on, another one he cooks on, another one's mostly like review of products. Here's Cole doing some hot water extraction in the master bedroom, and he does the other bedroom across the hall right after this. But Peter and I had a really long, awesome talk the other night, and one of the things that he recommended that I include in my content was an invitation to anybody watching, especially if you're in my local area, but even if you're not in the local Camden County area, Kingsland, St. Mary's, and you are working on a carpet cleaning project or a carpet repair project, I would love to be a resource for you, to reach out to me. My phone number is very easy to find on Google. If you just Google Camden County, Georgia, A1 Carpet Care, we pop up #1 on Google and have for many, many years. So please reach out to me. If you call, of course, it'll get forwarded straight to Angela, but she's awesome to talk to as well. And you can text me, you can private message me on here, or I'm on Facebook as well. Not so much on Instagram. I have an Instagram, but I'm not really that fluent on that one yet, or Twitter. But I would love to help anybody I could in any way I could. So even if you're doing a carpet cleaning yourself, like Peter Gregg did with a rug doctor, and you want somebody that's been doing carpet cleaning for over a decade now and learned quite a few different tricks, I would love, again, to be a resource for you. Please go ahead. Feel free to reach out to me. Real laid back, easy to talk to. Okay, I'm not super laid back. I'm pretty intense, but I am easy to talk to. This is Suni agitating the stairs with the CRB. Sorry, I'm laughing because what was funny was she was going to go down, or I was going to film her the other way, and as soon as I got on the stairs and started to film, she's like, well, you're just going to get my butt on this one. I'm like, okay, you're right. I don't want that shot. Anyway, this is the water from not just that job. They actually went on and did, I think, 2 other jobs as well, and one of them was pretty rough. It was another move out, or not another move out. It was a move out of a pretty nasty apartment. So, again, really good water coming out of here today. The van that they used was the Hydromaster CDS 4.8 with a Salsa. One of our oldest vans, but still just a rock star machine and van. It's on its 2nd engine for the van. But it's been a really, really valuable asset. And Dad and I actually flew up to Rhode Island to buy that van many years ago. So here it is, lunchtime. I got Angela in the video again, even though she doesn't really have a speaking part at all. But you can see the avocados on the top. May not look like a lot of food, but that is actually an absolutely ridiculous amount of food. Underneath the avocado, I had a bunch of sprouts, 2 different kinds of sprouts. One of them is radish sprouts, and I'm not sure the name of the other one. Might be like spring mix or something like that. But Mom, you need to let me know. So regardless, under that I mixed in 3 different kinds of beans: black beans, pinto beans, and red beans. And then I had brown rice, a little bit of hot sauce, Rotella, and I just did the mild. Even though I still have the hot, I'm kind of chilling out with the Rotel hot because, man, that stuff is actually really hot. So on top of that, underneath that, I had the huge bed of lettuce and arugula with a little bit of lemon juice. And while I was eating this, the entire time I was eating this, I was actually sauteing some onions, mushrooms, and peppers that I'm going to mix in for tomorrow's dishes as well. I like to prep my food. It was like 2:30 by the time I finally had to eat lunch, so I did kind of eat a huge amount of food. Up to that point, I had only had a banana and some carrots. And today, again, is day 29, which ironically is the same age that Angela tells everybody she is for the last, I think, 5 or 6 years now. On her birthday, she turns 29 every year. But Hey, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to mash the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, don't mash the thumbs down, because I mean that's just mean. Leave a comment below regardless, your favorite part, your least favorite part, something like you'd like to see more of, less of, whatever it is. And of course, don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to our channel and ring the bell.